Hey guys, welcome to today's video. If you are a first time viewer, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, Alpha, according to Maraji says Alpha to our returning viewers because you've been together for a while now. In it. Today we are going to be talking about skin types, just like our title says. There are different types of skin, just as we have different types of hairs, right? Or different types of hair. You see, our my hair here. Look at this. My hair here is quite different from um someone who comes from Europe or let's say the US. Our hair types vary. So that's the same way we have different skin types. How do you know your skin type? How do you know the products to use on the kind of skin that you have? We are going to be talking about that in this video today. I actually carried out a research about this topic, and I'm not just speaking from my head. I have with me here this book, so I'll be taking a glance from this from time to time, right? What is skin type? Skin type, as I have it here, refers to the characteristics of your skin that determine how it behaves and reacts to various factors like skincare products, how it reacts to weather, how it reacts to water, how it reacts to hormonal changes. So that is skin type. It's basically about the attributes, the characteristics, the behavior of your skin. These characteristics have to do with what's the hydration level of my skin, of your skin. What's the hydration level like? Is it dry? Is it kind of moisturized? Is it kind of oily? What's the hydration level of my skin? And sensitivity of the skin. How sensitive is the skin to environmental changes? When you're on your period as a woman, how sensitive is your skin? What are the changes that come out of your skin? What are the changes that you notice on your skin, right? These are characteristics, okay, of the skin. And there are generally five skin types, right? There are five skin types that we're going to be looking at today, which are like the major skin types, basically, common, commonest skin types, basically. So we're going to be talking about the oily skin, the dry skin, the combination skin, the sensitive skin, and the normal skin type. Skin types are generally categorized into, several main groups, which are the oily, the dry, the combination, the sensitive, and the normal. However, the skin can be both types. Confusion. The skin can be both types. The skin can even fluctuate at certain times of the year. Oh my God. That's why some people will tell you, "Oh, today my skin is oily. Tomorrow my skin is it's as if I have some dryness on my skin and I have some oiliness on my skin," because you can have more than one skin type. The day I found out, I started looking at my skin and evaluating my skin to really know the kind of skin type that I have, to just be certain that this is the skin type that I have. As a lady, you might be able to relate to the changing of the skin type, the fluctuation that happens to the skin, right, based on different times of the year. Because when I'm on my period, my skin reacts differently. Like it just kind of changes. I start having certain kind of reactions like breakouts, like irritations, certain kind of things just start happening to my skin, and I'm like, what's going on? Because my skin is reacting to the hormonal changes happening within me. So let's go ahead and delve into these five common skin types. I'm going to be talking about what these skin types usually look like, and basically the characteristics of the five common skin types. Remember, we're talking about oily skin, dry skin, combination skin, sensitive skin, and normal skin. So I have with me here, and I'll read from this book. Oily skin tends to produce excess oil. It is prone to enlarged pores and it is more susceptible to blemishes and breakouts due to the buildup of dirt and oil. I have oily skin. I have oily skin, right? And from time to time, I have blemishes, I have breakouts, I have enlarged pores. I can literally see my pores at some point. I see them and I'm like, I need to cover this up. I need to work on this. I need oily skin. It's the most oil producing skin ever. The next skin on our list is dry skin. Dry skin. Dry skin lacks moisture and often feels tight and rough. Dry skin has a high chance of appearing dull and flaky, especially in colder months or dry season. So for those who have dry skin, when you notice that, oh, there is no moisture, there is no hydration on your skin feels tight, it feels rough, you know, it looks dull, it looks flaky. Sometimes you when you look at your hand or you look at your leg, you could actually peel off certain things from your skin. That means you have dry skin. I don't know if you've ever like lived with an elderly person, an old person, like your grandma or grandpa, as they are aging, their skin begins to become drier and drier. And when you look at their legs, you sometimes it looks like you can peel off their skin layer. It becomes so dry and tight. Do you know there are people who have not even crossed 60 and they already have that kind of skin type? I used to live with someone. She has a very dry skin and they call it fish skin. You know, fishes have scales, or most fishes have scales. So imagine a human being described as fish type of skin person. That's for you to know how dry the person's skin is. So there is dry skin, and this dry skin lacks moisture, lacks hydration. It cannot produce enough oil to keep itself, you know, moisturized. Unlike the oily skin type that keeps producing and even over produces. See, one is over producing oil and one does not even produce enough oil. You get? So that is dry skin for you. So let's move to the next skin type, which is the combination skin type. The combination skin type is when you have a level of oiliness on your T-zone, on this part. This part, your forehead, is oily. Down to your nose, you can see that it's quite oily. You can feel it. You can see it that your skin is oily on your T-zone. But when you move to your cheeks, it's so dry. And you're like, what is this? Why is this part of my skin oily and these parts are dry? It's because you have the combination skin type. So it's a combination of both oily skin and dry skin. That's the combination skin type. So let me read it. Combination skin is characterized by having areas that are both oily and dry or normal cheeks. Your cheeks could be normal, your cheeks could be dry, and you could also have oily areas on your skin. So that's combination skin for you. So let's go straight to the next one. Sensitive skin. This is for me. This is the orga pata of all skin types. It is so difficult to manage. That's what I think, because it is easily irritated by everything. You use, let's say you live in Lagos on the mainland, and you go to the island and you just use their water once. Your skin just starts to react like something that was pounded and beaten and tied to the tree. Like, what's going on with your skin? You don't know. It's because you have a sensitive skin. A sensitive skin does not care about how expensive your product is. If there is a particular ingredient in that skincare product and it does not, go well with your skin, with your sensitive skin, your skin is going to ignore the amount you paid to get that product, and it's going to react as though you rubbed mud or you rubbed uh, poo on your face. It's going to react terribly. I know someone who got a particular brand of sunscreen. I would not mention the name right? And it's really expensive. She got it, and she started having serious hyperpigmentation. She started having like serious darkening on her face as soon as she started using the sunscreen. And when I asked her, I said, "What kind of skin types do you have?" She said, "Oh, I have sensitive skin. I know my skin is very sensitive to things. But I got this product and it's very expensive. I just don't want to keep it and stuff." I said, "Look, your skin is going to keep reacting. You said it with your mouth that you have sensitive skin, right? Good. Your skin is going to keep reacting to these products regardless of the amount you spent on it." So, sensitive skin is easily irritated by external factors such as weather, environmental pollutants, bad water, dirty pillowcases, and skincare products. So it might react in your sensitive skin may react in different ways. It can react with dryness, it can react with itching, it can react with burning sensation. You know, of course, there are products that don't go well with your skin, whether you have oily or combination or dry skin. There are products that do not go well with your skin. They give you this burning sensation. I've used some product like that. Doesn't mean my skin is sensitive, but that particular product doesn't go well with my skin because there's a particular ingredient in it, right? That's a normal knowledge, okay? But for sensitive skin, it is easily irritable by different things that works well on other people's skin, but it just wouldn't work on a sensitive skin, right? So if you have sensitive skin, don't worry. There's a way you can also manage it, okay? Finally, we're going to be talking about normal skin. Oh, the best skin of all. This normal skin is well balanced and it has neither excessive oiliness or dryness. It typically has a smooth texture, small pores, and a healthy looking complexion. It is less prone to sensitivity or breakouts, making it the less problematic skin type. Normal skin, if you have normal skin, we need to be clapping for you and be adoring you. I have a friend, let's call her A. A has like the best skin. We've been friends from secondary school. That's like years back now. And even when we were growing and we were going through puberty, she didn't have breakouts. She didn't have breakouts. But myself, I had so much acne. I had so much pimples on my face. But she didn't have any of those things. And she just has this smooth skin and everything. And I kept wondering, why is her skin like this? And she would just be like, that's the skin God gave me. She has like normal skin type. She has normal skin type. But for some people, it's not normal. Okay, so but there are products and there are routines we can go through to manage every skin type. Some are more problematic than the others. So that's just how it is. How to identify your skin type. How to identify your skin type. I'm going to be talking about a few ways to identify your skin type. The first I'm going to be talking about is visual inspection. Carrying out a visual inspection of your skin. If you go in front of a mirror and you can find a shiny appearance on your skin, especially in the T zone, you can find oiliness, shine on it, which is, above normal. And you can also find pores, enlarged pores on your skin, then you likely have an oily skin type. You likely have an oily skin. Yeah, if you can find that. So, carrying out still on our visual inspection, if you stand in front of a mirror and you see that, oh, I feel like my skin is dry, I have rough patches, I have flakiness, and particularly after cleansing your skin, you still feel like it appears dull, it appears dry. That's a dry skin. That's dry skin for you. That's dry skin for you. For combination skin, right? If you can note oily areas in the T zone, with visible pores, right? And then it's contrasted with drier cheeks. You understand? Tightness on the cheek and all of this. That's for combination skin. That's for combination skin. If you can see signs of redness, of itching or inflammation, especially in reaction to certain products or environmental factors, that's sensitive skin for you. That's sensitive skin for you. And for normal skin type, if you have a consistent texture on your skin and consistent coloration without excess oil, without excess shine or dryness, without visible signs of sensitivity, visible signs of redness or itching and all of that, that means you most likely have a normal skin. And you are so lucky and fortunate to have that. So let's go over to the next method of identifying your skin type. Now, this is a touch test, TT, touch test. The first one was visual inspection, VI, right? VI, not Victoria Island, visual inspection. The second one is TT, touch test. Touch test involves feeling different areas of your face to assess texture and moisture levels, right? So if you want to carry this out, you need to wash your hands thoroughly. Make sure your hands are well cleaned, right? Because you're going to be touching your face, okay? So if you touch your face and it feels sticky, particularly in the T-zone, it feels sticky, and you touch your skin, it's sticky. You touch both sides, they are sticky. You'll most likely have oily skin, okay? If you touch your skin and it feels tight, it feels rough, it feels dry, feels flaky, scaly, you most likely have dry skin. If you touch your face and your forehead feels oily, your nose feels oily, your chin feels oily, the T-zone feels oily, but the cheeks are quite dry and rough and tight, then you have combination skin. If you touch your face and you notice that the moment you touch your face, it becomes red, it becomes itchy, right? And it's showing signs of irritation. Your skin is reacting negatively to that touch. My brother and sister, you have sensitive skin. But if you touch your face and when you touch it, it doesn't feel excessively oily, it doesn't feel excessively dry, it has a consistent texture and feels smooth, then it doesn't show any sign of redness, it doesn't itch you, it doesn't have noticeable bumps, you're not feeling like bumps underneath the surface of your skin, then you have normal skin. So we've talked about the visual inspection and the TT, which is the touch test. Finally, we're going to be talking about the last method of identifying your skin type, which is like one of the easiest methods, but it's quite expensive, okay? So which is the professional skin analysis. If you're still in doubt about your skin type and would like a black and white analysis, you want certain analysis, you want to be more conclusive, right? You can visit a skincare professional for a more accurate assessment. Just know that you would pay for this service, okay? The TT can be carried out by you, or you could get someone to even help you do it. You could get someone to help you carry out a visual inspection, maybe your friend, and tell them, what do you notice, okay? But if you're visiting a professional skin expert, you would pay for this service, and they're going to give you a very, very conclusive report. So that's the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to be talking about how to know products suitable for different skin types, and that's going to be a blast because if you already know your skin type, you need to know the kind of products that you should get to manage and nurture that skin, right? So we're going to be talking about that in the next video. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, and make sure you like this video. Please make sure you share with your friends and your families, and help me build up this channel. Let's build it up together. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you're going to be taking some steps from this knowledge shared here. See you in the next video.